Jesus said, in this world, you will have trouble. And when we do, we tend to wonder, how will I ever get out of this bind and get back on my feet? Trouble is real, and its impacts are too. But as it was echoed in the church I grew up in, thankfully, trouble doesn't last always. It has a time limit because mercy steps in. Now, this doesn't mean our circumstances are not difficult or we didn't lose what we love. It simply means if there was no favorable intervention on our behalf, things would have been much harder or ended much worse. The psalmist says, I know where the mercy comes from. I know who delivers. It's the Lord who redeems us from trouble. While hardships press us into tight places and sometimes confine us, the Lord refuses to let trouble possess us. The Lord says, you are mine, and then goes on to show it with kindness that reframes, changes, or altogether stops the trouble we're experiencing. If you have ever made remarks like, I'm okay, this turned around in my favor, or what they meant for evil is working for my good, then you have been redeemed. And so the psalmist says, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Those he redeemed from trouble and gathered in from the lands, from the east and from the west, from the north and from the south. When we can honestly say, the Lord has saved me from trouble. The Lord has plucked me out of the net. The Lord has delivered me from my enemy. The Lord has given me peace of mind. We are declaring, I know who my Redeemer is. You know, I believe we've all been redeemed from some kind of trouble that was too big for us to handle alone. I say this because we all have victories we can't take full credit for. A power greater than us benevolently intervened on our behalf. Yet, not everyone credits the Lord for their deliverance. Some say it's my connections, so they gather close to powerful friends. Some say it's my money, so they gather close to treasure chests. But those who say it's the Lord gather close to the Lord. My friends, who has redeemed you from trouble? How did you get out? How did you make it through to the other side? How did you overcome? Who did for you what you couldn't do for yourself? I pray you can say, the Lord has redeemed me from trouble. So you feel confident saying, the Lord will redeem me from trouble. Peace.